Hello and welcome to Gumbo's Flying Circus. I'm Gumbo, and tonight's live stream we're going to be flying the F14 and using the lantern pod with Rios and destroying some targets on the ground. We're going to do some tanking and have lots of fun with that, so we shall see. And we'll be taking off from carriers and landing back at carriers by the looks of it, and so lots to do for the Rios this evening, and they've got to do an INS check and INS alignment and things like that, so should be really cool. We definitely have to keep our wits about us tonight, so hopefully that'll be challenging, but be a nice flight as well at the same time. Let's see if we can get some formation in there at some point as well. So we're gonna have the briefing, and then we should be get going anytime soon. I hope you've all had a good day. It's been quite nice here, apart from the fact we had some hailstones earlier. Bit strange weather at the moment, but the temperature's gone a bit down. Notice 7 or 8 degrees. And they reckon we're going to be getting snow at some point, so that's a bit strange, but that's the UK.
Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. We're boshing on with the Cold War campaign. Day 5, save HH is Hellhounds. If you guys were watching on day 4 last night, it was the Hellhounds, and we had a very ambitious plot to take a bunch of ships out in a really well defended port, as it turns out. Turns out it was a lot more heavily defended than we thought. By the end of the 2 hours of running around shooting stuff, we got trapped in a building, and if we go down to the isometric, we can see the port there. That is the building we got trapped in, and the mission ended when we were surrounded by T-90s and Zeus 23s, and we cut. And what's happening now on day 5 is actually the same day. It's technically day 4, but we're calling it day 5. Is we're going on to save the Hellhounds. Okay, so we're just going to go through this step by step. Notebooks out, everyone, because there's a lot of data coming at you. So our orders are to ferry from our fleet, and it's the same fleet in the same position as we had in day 3. We're going to go 120 nautical miles southeast to tankers that have been hired very generously from donors. We must not let them get destroyed, by the way. Must have them back. We are going to refuel at that point, and then we're going to travel to waypoint 2 for a nav test. Then from 2, we're going to get to a 3, which is the target. We again go to the isometric. The Hellhounds are in that building there. Please do not destroy that, or really even destroy any buildings, but ideally, certainly not that building. There are at least 20 heavily armoured vehicles scattered around. You can see the snapshot was taken at the time with the, what's the thing in armour? The little whizzy thing. Forgot. The drone. We've got to kill them. They will probably not be in the same position as they're shown here. They will be scattered around, though, and it's currently a standoff as they negotiate. We've got to take them out in a strike as quickly as possible, and that's it. And obviously don't hit the Hellhounds, so that's that. At the same time, we're not going to catch Moscow with their pants down this time. They're going to have QRA or fighters up in the air and ready for us. There's no doubt about it. So that is the cap or the escort's job to take them off. When the escort have done their job perfectly and we have done our job perfectly bombing, we're all going to RTB. We can go direct back to GR. We don't need to go via waypoints. Get straight onto the TACAM for back home. So that is the orders. Next, we go into our remarks. Stand by. Okay, waypoint 0 to 1, 120 miles. No altitude remark stipulations, so go wherever you want in terms of altitude and speed. I require close formation for this. Whatever you want to do, finger 4, echelon, line, whatever. Make your mind up per group. Make it close. It's going to be, a box of 100 meters by 100 meters. Next, waypoint 1 to waypoint 3. So from the tankers to the base. Don't blame me. This is my orders come from up high. We have a soft ceiling, which means maximum altitude of 500 feet in that. Okay, that's obviously to do with not tipping our hand too soon. We're pretending the tankers are hundreds of miles out to sea, but obviously we don't actually want to fly that, so we're just doing 50 miles. Okay, so we're going to go in at 500 meters soft until combat. So until you need to go and drop your bombs, or until you need to see enemies or something like that. Okay. This is open formation. It is your chosen open formation. You can have with it whichever you want. Hammers is going to be line abreast, half-mile spread. We're going to talk about that shortly. You guys choose what your open formation we're going to be. It's half-mile, it's quarter-mile to 1 mile spread, please. Cap's been researching. Next, we've got our fixed point. So at waypoint 2, we put it on top of an oil rig. We're going to do our nav test for delta deviation there. If we need to fix our INS by that point, to be honest, we probably won't because we've only travelled slowly and haven't pulled many Gs. But if we do, we've got an oil rig where we can fix, and the Rios are going to enter that northern easting, please, for the fixed point. Even if you don't think you're going to use it, still enter it. Good practice. Next is a defensive point. Now, in GR, I don't plan to use defensive point as a place to be defended because what I want to use it as a place is the place where the fight is going to be. Okay, I'm going to use the IPs because IPs are not used in nav in the for their main purpose in Tomcats anymore. So the defensive point is going to be where the fight is going to be, so that your Rio can just switch to it and it will get you to the fight. Okay. Now, as to where you're actually defending, IP West group, and you can decide whether that's Buick or Sabre, is going to be loitering at IP West at an altitude of your choosing. IP East group is going to be loitering there. I've got the IPs, the coordinates shown there. So you guys, in your own time, are going to decide which team goes on which point, and that is your loiter point, okay? And the reason that is because we're playing Milsim rules. We can't see each other on F10, but we must keep together. That is absolutely essential. One thing I've been talking to two of my sources at the moment is you've got to keep it together. You'll split up as soon as combat happens, obviously, and do what you need to do. Then the next thing you do is just get together at your IP. Get visual on each other, and get an open formation and wait for the next attack. If you don't do that, there's going to be problems, okay? So use your IP point for that in your Tomcat. Considerations. Formation tally, excuse me. What we're not used to is not having an up-to-date F10 map. We no longer have that. And so a high percentage of our brain function is going to be just keeping in a formation. I don't mean pretty close formation, but just even on the spread formations, even on the open formations. Okay. And that's something that's hard to do if you're not used to it. We were struggled, Hammer even struggled on it. We all got broken up somehow on our trip, even though it was before we even got to the SAMs. It's something we've got to drill into ourselves. Okay. And we're going to help do that by the one instrument rule. Does anyone know what the one instrument rule is? Okay. Negative. That would be great if we had an A1. But I'm deliberately making this hard, so we've got no AWACS. Say again, Cypher.
I can yardstick.
Negative. One instrument rule is, I actually learnt this on that F18, the Canadian F18 series it was on. Really good. Learnt so much through that. The one instrument rule is that if you're flying, 90% of your flying is going to be in formation. That's what we're going to see today, some sort of formation. You are only, as a fast jet pilot, because things happen so fast, you're only allowed to do one instrument at a time, whether that's reading it or activating it. You're not allowed to go heads down. I saw this happen. I saw people doing it on the replay. I was watching them, all of you. You were following me in formation. I'd see your heads go down. You'd be doing the tack-hand, doing this, doing that. Heads down, heads down, heads up. Heads look up. I'm gone. I'm out of your view. Now we've lost our formation. The rule is, as it says in that series, you must only use one instrument, either read or write, then look up, re-establish your lead. Look down, do your next one. Look up, re-establish your lead. That has to be done. It's boring. It makes doing stuff take ages, but it saves your flying. It allows you to not lose. And as soon as you're lost, you might as well be useless because you can spend the rest of your time just trying to find your flight, and you've got no way of doing that basically. So everyone sticks to the one instrument rule, please. Unless you're a team leader, obviously, then it doesn't matter. Okay, excuse me. So most of your energy is going to go into that today. You can odd the same thing. If you do a formation collision, it will not be punished. You can restart. Disconnect will not be punished. Can restart. I really not expect anyone to fuck up any takeoffs this time, so we shouldn't have that problem. And that's it, guys. That's lots and lots of stuff to remember. Those points are... Use them. They're there to keep your flight together, and they're there to give you references to use. You've got nothing else. No Alpha F10. Any questions, guys?
The waypoints loaded.
1, 2, and 3 are fix, def, and IP is not. You've got to load them in manually. Yes, sorry, that's correct.
Yeah, okay. I just posted in the general chat, but Talon and Sabre, let's go 312.5 on the data link auxiliary for in-flight data.
Sorry guys, I missed something out. TACANs. Our TACAN for the fleet is 11 X-ray. ICLS 10. Whoops, mistake. ICLS is 12. Please ignore the 10. It's 12. Tankers. We've got Hammer, Buick, Sabre, and Delta tankers, starting at Angel 16, going up in increments of 1,000 feet. 121 to 124 VHF AM. To contact them, easy communications is off, and their respective TACANs is shown on the right. We'll all tank simultaneously, and we will not be leaving the tankers until, excuse me, all or most of them are ready. There might be a couple of guys that are struggling behind. We'll leave them, and they can catch up. Yes.
I recommend the cap leave early.
Can the commander cap leave early? What's going to happen in reality is you're going to hit a trigger and you're going to set the rations off. Here's the thing, guys. The Russian QRA today is not going to, once it starts coming, it's not going to stop. It's going to keep coming. What you can't do is think you can destroy the Russian cap and then go in and do the bombing. It's just going to keep flying at you, and we've got to get that thing bombed while they keep coming at us, and then RTB, and hopefully outrun them. That's what
you want the cap there simultaneously.
I think that too. I think that's most efficient.
What about the cap being too close to the tankers that we bought?
I just don't. It's not a possibility they will die just because of how I programmed the mission. So don't worry about that today, because like I said, they're meant to be 200 miles off, but I didn't want you to force you to actually drive 200 miles.
Roger.
Regards to bombing, guys, what I've said to the guys is heavily suggest guided munitions. And I think everyone that's bombing today is going to take guided munitions. Lanterns for the Bombcats and Mavericks for the Harrier. We're not allowing lightning pods because it doesn't fit in with the timing of this campaign. I can't think of anything else to say. I've said quite a lot there, guys. Fuel, there's not much else really I can do. As when you want RTB, don't just go. Just go. Assuming your flight lead allows you to go. Don't wait. Don't ask me to permission to go because it's too much for me to handle. A lot going on. Anything else, guys, before we start? Beautiful.
I have a couple of things.
Send.
I changed Hammer's in-flight frequency to 270 so that the pilot radios can tune to it. And for Dagger Flight, you guys can set your own laser code. The pod can be changed, the bombs cannot. Just let me know whatever you choose.
Okay, Roger. Then I think we should have the standard laser code 1688.
Yeah, that will work.
How?
Just make sure you drop one at a time.
No, you need to have the same as ours.
No, because I can change the pod.
Yeah.
Okay. Hammer, I don't think I can do. I've got FC3 thick, so I can't do 270.
Yeah, but you need to tune it for me.
All right. But
you can do 270. It's UHF.
And what I type in the UHF radio does not come out in my speakers. I've got the FC3 fix, so it's whatever.
No, I mean, but you set it in both.
No, I can't. That's what I'm saying. It's VHF and FC3. I can't set above 156.
You can set it in the aircraft with
Got the FC3 fix.
But he can still set it in the aircraft for Tebro who doesn't have the FC3 fix.
Yeah, but then he can talk. Okay, Cap, you talk with in-flight, I can talk with the other guys.
Yep. We're back to 120, yeah? Okay, that suits me fine. Right, guys, well done. Let's make this a good one. I know it's complicated. There's a lot of shit to do here. And the baddies are going to be really fucking hard. But work together. And I think we're doing... Sorry, I just better show the groups quickly. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yep. Right, Hammer is Cass, along with Cypher, who's in the Harrier today. We've got Buick, who is Buick and Sabre. Which one wants IP East? Which one wants IP West? Need to sort that out now.
We'll take
Buick Sabre West, because
Buick West was that?
Buick's East, Sabre West.
Buick East, Sabre West. I'm just writing that down.
Wait, Sabre is west, right?
I've written it down. Sabre is west, so use your west point. I don't know how you're going to do that in the Hornets because I don't know how your INS system works, but your problem.
we can do it to a waypoint.
Roger,
Yeah,
you guys get that sorted then, because if you don't get together between the engagements, you are going to be, it's going to be ugly as.
Hornet INS tutorial when?
Done. Oh, Hornet. Anyway,
No
The captain might want to consider having their individual flight leaders setting an air-to-air attack cannon, and that way the wingmen can always find their wing.
if that works.
Us Hornets don't need. Us Hornets don't need that because we have the data.
Yeah,
Same for the
exactly. We would.
Tomcats.
Right.
Is there AWACS, or are we going to use...
There's not. We will get one in the campaign, but I just wanted to make it a little bit harder today. And then we will get one. Yep.
I like making it harder.
And don't forget about guys sneaking under the radar. What these all the baddies are on maximum difficulty. And what they like to do after the first engagement is go down to 500 feet and come in and sap the bombers that way. So you do really want a sweeper, whether that is going to be dagger sweeping underneath or what. I think someone should sweep. Just saying.
Well, bearing in mind that Dagger is going to be loaded with bombs to buddy laze you.
I'm guessing Auntie hasn't turned up. No.
But Dagger, the bomb cat can still fight. It's quite heavy, so it can manage.
I recommend Buick flight is lower.
No.
Because you guys have the longer range missiles.
Yeah, but you need to be higher to use the longer range missiles.
But yeah, to balance it out if we're higher, you know.
Why are you balancing it out? You make the most of the weapons that you've got. Don't nerf them for the sake of making the Hornet feel more valuable.
Ouch.
Guys, Buick and Daggerflight will have to settle on data link frequencies, and don't forget to set your data link addresses.
The addresses should be set by default. Make sure you pick planes that are in the same flight, though.
Yeah. Hopefully my SRS works today.
Yeah, mine as well, because it was a shit show on Monday.
Yeah, same.
Hopefully Shadow does not disconnect and make a top of the flight lead.
Communication's key. You'll have plenty of time to, if you do get disconnect, you'll have time to scramble and come and help us. So. Hot starts, so should be okay.
But yeah, Squawk, I think we should be like carrying a maximum of like 4 GBU-12s maximum.
Yeah, we carry 2 on the rear pylons, and we carry Phoenixes on the front 2.
Exactly.
And then it'll be Sparrows and Winders.
You guys seem to have gotten Shifty with you as well.
Oh yeah.
He knows the cool gang.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty complicated then, what we're going to be doing tonight. So made my notes, and we'll be getting into the server anytime soon. I'm just going to switch over to the server channel and have a look. Keep an eye on it for when that comes up and we can join in. And so the mission will be added on there any minute. Don't crash, I will do my best and try not to. Just getting used to the F14, and these little mistakes are going to happen when you're not used to flying in such a way. We've been spoilt by the F18 and all of its automation, so it's back to stick and rudder, so that's pretty awesome. So I've got a Rio tonight, that'll be Sabre in the back, and he'll be using the lantern pod. We decided to take 4 GBUs and the rest is fuel and air-to-air, so that we have got some defense in case we need it. 4 GBUs is quite a lot to launch off using the lantern. We'd be there for quite a while doing that, I should imagine, especially with 3 other flights, 3 other aircraft. So it's the fun of the fair. So the server's just been having the mission on and rebooting. So Whistler Talon, Cap T-Bro, me and Sabre are in the CAS flight. Just write down the data link, which is 312.5. Yeah, absolutely loads going on in this one. Right. Refueling is the first thing to conquer. Hopefully SRS will be good to us this evening. Oh, a bit loud. Yeah, I'm hoping SRS would be good for this evening and work better than it did yesterday. I've uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and hoping there'll be enough bandwidth, etc., for us to be able to use it. Because we have it without the FC3 fix, and we have using the intercom as well. But that's an open channel, so we'll see how we get on with that one. Let's just find. Okay, that's all ready. That'll be on Auntie's on taking it. Waiting for that. So Mario's written down his notes, I've got my notes. Got the frequencies, TACANs, ICLS, codes, flight frequency, what we're doing at each waypoint, and the general mission plan. And the data link. So we'll have to see. Get out! Someone's just been talking about doing 9 lines and things, and everyone's having a fit over that. That would take us ages. So, yeah, we're still waiting for the server. Shouldn't be too long. There's quite a few guys on tonight, actually. We have one Harrier flying with us. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh no, 3 F-18s and 3 Tomcats as escort, and another 3 Tomcats as escort by the looks of it. And an L-39 as well. Not sure about that one, but and there's the server. Right, wait for the password whilst the server stabilises. We've got a planning tool that someone's made as well, which has got power and pounds per hour, ground speed for that sort of power, to do with weights, fuel required calculations, time on target, loads of stuff on there. So that'd be interesting to have a play with that. Right, let's just refresh that just to make sure. Right then. Wait for that to load in. And you'll be able to hear everyone on SRS once we get in and logged in and everyone's ready. Just gotta wait for my buddy to get in. Oh, it's better. The sound was a bit up from doing other things earlier. Listening to music. Get that more an appreciated level. Right, where's my flight? 1, 2, 3. Right, so they're just ironing out a few issues. Just to make sure everything's going to be running okay before we get started. No, that's interesting. Yeah, I just got delayed to start when we tried to log in. I can't go back to spectators either. Yeah. Yeah, the server might be having a few issues, so it'll be a little bit longer than anticipated for start, but we'll get going very shortly. Let's exit that. Right, let's start DCS again. Yeah, it just crashed my client. Yeah. Says I'm in, but I'm not in, obviously. Actually, it's just going to be a few moments longer, unfortunately. Oh, is Nightbot's being a pain again? Hey Crimson Blade Fox, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Good, yeah. Pretty having a meh day. Know the feeling. We're just restarting up the server and trying to see if we can get that problem ironed out. We've actually had quite a good run with servers recently. We haven't really had these issues for a while now, but it's usually some of the stuff that comes through. Oh, you haven't. Don't know why. Probably just one of those days, is it? Get like that at times. Get a bit bored, you know. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? Pressed earlier today, just angry. I usually just relax when I feel like that and go and put like a movie on and stick the fan on, have something nice to eat and drink, and you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Absolutely. The mind isn't a strange thing. It's strange how it affects us at times as well. So you'll probably, hopefully you'll feel a bit better later or tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep, to rest. Look after yourself. Are you 11:30 in the morning? Yeah, so it's 22:08 here. I've got all my curtains shut. Had a nice scented candle on earlier. Got my drink, got some snacks. I'm about to do some decent DCSing. Right, hang on. We've got another server going. Right, let's see if we can get in now. Yep, so we just swapped servers, so we'll be good to go in just a few moments. By the looks of it. Alright, there we go. Where's our flight? Hammer 1, 2, 3. Hammer 3. Just wait for Sabre to request. There we go. Accept. And he's in. Briefing. Hoping that we're not next to someone, it'll go bang. 3 and 4 one place, 2, 1 and 2 should be the other place, so we haven't got a 4 in today, so we might be alright. Oh. Just crashed me out. Alright, let's try that again. That's very strange, isn't it? We've got some strange behaviour going on. Right, let's try that again. It's annoying, isn't it? Right, GR. Right, let's try again. Right, there we go. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, weird for servers tonight. Just waiting to see if Sabre's going to connect again. No, it's timed out. Yeah, it's gone. Right, everyone's been crashed out there. The restarting the server again. Oh, it's interesting tonight, you know. Yeah, well, I haven't got Track IR. I use a cheaper version called Track Hat, and it's about £35–40 here. And I've just attached the clip to my headphones. And I've got a PS3 camera with the IR filter taken out, and it uses open track and it works brilliantly. So a lot cheaper than Track IR, but works just as well and does the same thing. So super happy with it. The money don't, yeah. I know this stuff isn't cheap, is it? It's taken me years to get all the stuff I've got. I didn't get it all in the same day. But it is an expensive hobby, especially when the planes are $70, you know. Right, let's try this again. Gotta love this sometimes. Spend a ton of money and it still don't work. Yeah, so it's a lot of money. And that's just for the software, you know. I mean, my PC is quite a new one with a 2080 and stuff in it, and that cost £2,000 plus another 320 for my controllers. Then I have a mic which is 100 for streaming, but soon mounts up. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, $1,886 for all the DCS DLC. Yeah. A hell of a lot of money. I don't have all the modules, as I wouldn't use half of them. But some people have every single one, you know. Just waiting for my Rio. And we're in. Right, let's get SRS in.
We've got somebody hot miking on his frequency. Turn your ICS switch to code mic, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to...
Right, I'm in.
Right, can you hear me? Right, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Sabre, can you hear me? Put one of those on. One of those on. Get some GBU-12s on. No, I can't do that. I've got to put a pod on.
Sabre, come check 120. Roger.
Cypher, com check 120.
Request
Can you hear me, Gumbo?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can
Request
you hear me?
rearming.
Obviously not. Let's try that again. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Already done.
Yeah, can you hear me, Sabre?
Oh, Gumbo.
Hello? Hello? Oh, let's see. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'm rearming.
Okay, yeah, I can see the lantern stick already. That's good.
Cool.
Are you on guard? Yes, you are. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on guard. I'm going to set this to QFE.
Hammer lead is on the Cat 1 and set.
Is your wings fully out now, Hammer lead?
Affirm.
Okay, I'll open mine.
Right. Oh, let's get taxiing.
Wildcat flight is ready to depart with 2 minutes warning to top of tanks.
Right then, let's get on the catapult.
Affirm. 243, radio check, dagger leads, checking in.
I'm going to mute myself in Discord now.
Yeah, hang on. Let's do the same. There we go. That's better. Right,
Guys,
yeah.
120, what skins are we going to take? Is someone...
I can hear everything so far.
GR dark.
GR dark, standby.
Yeah, that custom one.
Yeah, you got to take GR Dark as well then, Gumbo.
Yeah, I've added it. We've got GR
If we have it.
That's the
Is
black
that GR
one.
Lovis?
Correct.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing anything...
You can ask him on 120.
Yeah. Is that GR Lovis?
I don't think you have it installed, Cap.
I don't appear to have it, I don't know why. I'm the one that uploaded it to you guys, but I don't have it. We're going to have to choose somebody else.
VF101 dark, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
BF101 Dark.
Right, VF101 Dark it is, I guess.
3 and 4, can you confirm you've got VF101 dark on?
Yeah, 3 has 101 dark on.
Copy.
Command, regarding the takeoff skies, we'll go one by one, starting from right to left. As soon as you see the guy on the right moving, then you press your shift U.
Refueling.
You know what I mean? So you've got about 2 seconds natural delay.
Yeah, copy.
Whistler, can you stick for the flight to the tankers, at least to begin with, can you stick to 300 to 350, please?
That's fine. What kind of altitude are you looking for?
Let's go relatively high, Angels 15, 1-5. It really wants to go fast, this plane, so you'll have to deliberately kind of pull it back.
Right, Angels 15.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll go for, let's just say,
go Mr. Gray,
Angels
seriously.
1-5.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the
Roger,
channel.
and can I confirm everyone has checked that they're straight on the carrier?
Yep, got the wings sorted, got the flaps down.
Sorry, straight on the catapult. You do it by checking the
should be as is.
B at the top of the heading tape is in line.
Yeah, if you can hear some weird sounds in the background.
Rios, remember to turn on the lantern. It takes 6 minutes and it's not on by default.
And we're on the
Doing its thing.
Yeah, SRS seems better today anyway.
Yeah, well, there's less pubbies on it now, so.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Have a flight which.
Well, I already tuned in the tech end for the air to air. I mean the tech end.
Just like my policy.
Oh yeah, okay. If you have the tech can.
No, I already entered it. So, yeah, for the refuel.
Okay, 11x, yeah.
Yep.
T, because you're the only one that's not catapult launching, you're the only one without a corrupted track
No, it's
file.
21x.
Please make sure
yeah,
you don't leave the server early, even if you die.
Copy.
Yeah, I already put it in on my side.
There, got it on mine now. 21x. And I'll select air to air now.
Do you know what to do with the Navix area for stage 2, or do you want me to take the lead for that point?
243, radio check.
Charlie 243.
Copy that, Rage. What's your data link frequency?
Right, I'm gonna change the frequency of the. Before I forget.
322.2.
Copy that, we will also sign up on that one.
Right, laser code has changed.
Yeah, don't forget to set your laser codes before we take off.
All units, just scratch it.
I can hear him in the back.
All units, just double check you've set the laser code of your bombs. You can only do it on the carrier in the kneeboard.
Right, bombs are set. Waypoints are entered.
Hammer drivers ready check, including Harrier.
Wildcat 1 is ready.
3 is ready.
Lead.
Lead set.
Right, I'm just going to wait for the others now.
Right, wait for the other guys to be ready. Yeah, I thought we'll just take 12s. We've only got light targets anyway.
Yeah, but Cap, ready check.
Oh, I need a wee again, I'll do.
Buick is just hooking up on the cats now. Buick 1's hooked up, waiting on the other 2.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, I haven't got the capacity anymore. I'm going to stick my lights on for the sake of it. Yeah, need to carry a bag around.
Let's get some diapers.
Yeah. Yeah, dear.
Yeah, usually there would be, but I can't see the knob, so I think it's set to 21 X-ray, but I don't know for certain.
After
and we're too far away
to
check to actually get a tack and tone off it.
You're talking on radio, boss.
Apologies.
Like that. I'm going to take off setting for a minute. So wings, flaps, launch bar, we're crouched. No warnings. Fully loaded. Got a radio set, got the tack hand set. Tankers on 121. So that'll be a back seat for the tanker. So we'll lose comms at that point.
Lima Charlie. Hammer lead, Duke lead, Duke is ready to go.
Oh, we should all change to that same tanker frequency as a flight, so should be fine.
Okay.
Right, the lantern is already warmed up, so that's good.
Just changing skin now,
okay.
Saber lead, Cap, ready check.
Alright, Saber flight is ready to take off.
No,
Saber, can I confirm you've got matching skins?
We do have matching skins.
Daggerflight, Cap, ready check.
We are almost set up. We are currently waiting for 1x aircraft to just get his lowdown and line up.
No number 4 today. 1, 2 and 3. You see them there.
Right, I can see the other guys on the TID because I set the data link. Good.
Okay, I'll set to PID.
Yeah, really close to each other right now, but if we get lost you can easily find them then, so you can switch back to...
Oh, lovely, yeah. That'd be good for in a minute actually, because we've got a form up on them. I'll just use the
exactly.
dial instrument for tacking. Hold on.
Hammer flight, when we take off, we're going to assume a left-hand pattern towards our target waypoint.
Left-hand pattern. Okay, left-hand pattern. 3.
Should give everybody time to form up.
When you're flying, you've probably done this before, Whistler, but just keep as steady as you can when we're on your wing.
Will do. Maybe you have to pick me up as well, I'm on the feather slash ship.
Yeah, we're going to be left-hand anyway, so we're going to kind of be coming past you. When we go, Cypher, when I give my guys... Oh, you won't be able to hear me. Oh, yes, you can. When I give my guys the order to go, you go at the same time, yeah, and just come and find us.
Copy.
Yeah, I wish I could just stick the autopilot on. What I don't...
People wonder why I don't mind leading.
Yeah, Sabre, it sounds like you're in a swimming pool.
Not really.
On cap.
Yeah, I can hear loads of like echo.
Yeah, I'll mute myself from time to time.
Yeah.
So complicated.
Yeah.
Okay, requesting data link frequency.
Yeah, backspace for the stick to disappear. It just half of it goes, you can see the screen.
You guys know you can't use data link if you're not in the same flights.
Yep. Those people were
backspace,
trying to go to the same data link in other flights.
Actually got an arrow on it.
Getting some fresh air, Cap.
I'm trying to change my chaff load out.
That's why I didn't say the frequency.
Yeah, how much Chef and Flash do we have? I can't see. Let's see.
Yeah, we've got 60 flares, 140 chaff. And we're at
Dagger flight set for
£70,000.
takeoff.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay.
Dagger flight, can I check you've got matching skins?
Copy that 5x5.
I'm just going to concentrate
Dagger flight,
today,
please
just
take
take
off
it
and get to tankers.
one step at a time.
Copy that, Dagger flight, rolling.
Oh, I really need a wee.
Well, might as well call it in now and go quickly.
Set and ready for takeoff.
Stand by, Saber.
I've got time for a quick lube break.
Roger, touch.
No, I need it as well, you just have to hold it in. Saber, take off when ready and get to tankers.
He didn't hear you, I think.
No, he said he needs one as well, but I've got to hold it in.
Yeah, we're already an hour late.
Well, you know,
Really, I didn't hear that.
I've got to go. I'm going. But yeah, I should be able to hold it.
Yeah, this is actually
Just don't let it flow into the back, please.
Yeah. Yeah, where's me bag? Aren't we supposed to have a wee bag or something, can we? I've already been twice. It's I've drunk too much squash.
Yeah, can you see if all of them have gone?
Three of them are up, I think, so far.
Looks like the last one just left the deck.
Yeah, it seems like there's 4.
Buick, please take off and get to tankers, we'll see you there.
Okay.
We could have been back by now. No, not issued. I think we've left it in the ready room. Or is that Star Trek?
I guess.
Hammer, spool to mill.
I guess I put my raincoat out in the back then.
Yeah. See if I got a clothes peg. Hang on. Are we going then?
Lead, shoot when ready.
Going in 3, 2, 1.
We've got a problem.
Looks like we are unhooked. We are unhooked.
Roger, catch up.
Roger.
Let's go for one of the front caps.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Dunno.
Okay,
I just put the throttle forward and it moved. I think that's been happening with a few of the other guys, you know.
Okay, well, Oscar Mike T.
That's why.
Yeah, it looks like you just lost the hook, or the launch bar.
Have you turned in my direction?
Paper, turning on the way to you.
Coffee, I'm just 50 miles to left.
We're now turning towards the sun and towards the carrier. You'll have to come and pick us up.
Lucky I caught that.
This is Saber Flight. Permission to climb to Eagles.
Yeah.
Roger, unrestricted.
Should be on now.
Roger.
Yeah, the thing is up. Blast shield.
Okay, 3's launching.
Roger 3, you'll have plenty of gas for this, so just put burners on until he catches up.
Okay, roger.
Hammer settling on course 104.
Take a right turn.
Leveling off in 5
Right
seconds.
turn. You can see him on the TID.
Watch speed check, please lead.
Yeah, just make sure I don't.
They're the closest ones behind us. Yeah.
Dialing back to 90% of throttle and climbing.
Oh, is that them
Right,
there?
they're straight ahead of us now.
Okay.
Yeah. That's them.
Just off to our 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay, got him.
Yeah, right up your nose now.
Well done, Whistler. I'm coming on your left wing.
Are you on waypoint heading?
Heading 105,
Right, at least we're
Angels
tanking.
5 and climbing. Give us the flares, we've probably got flares.
Have you visual?
Hold off a minute. What distance are you in from waypoint?
Distance from waypoint 111 miles to waypoint 1.
I don't know what their speed is.
Yeah, I'm just judging it.
No point in flares until I get a bit closer on this. Hammer lead, we're at about 90% of thrust. Steady climb to Angels 1-5.
Oh. So much for that.
Yeah. I can see him. They'll shoot past us any minute.
Do you mind dialing back your power a bit?
Yeah, they're going. We're going below, and they're going to go over us.
We're only going 320, 10 knots, I think. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm slowing down. I'm coming back.
Right.
Yeah, you
go
get his
for it.
right wing, Gumbo, get his left, so you just do whatever you want when you get here.
Roger.
Right, settle in, get comfy, get in the grooves, got a long way to go. Once the T's here, we'll punch the gas up, but we'll go slow until then.
He says 300 knots.
No worries.
Lead, would you be a deer?
320-ish, I think.
Yeah. Lead, would you be a deer and stop making that horrible wake, please?
Say that again?
Stop making that horrible turbulence wake.
There
I
we go.
can't help it, that's Heatblur's doing.
It's okay, Whistler, just turn the engines off, we'll be fine.
Cap, if you want some good shots, shake out to dagger flight.
Roger, sadly no external views apart from yourself.
Copy that. I have a visual on a contrail upon my 11 o'clock high.
Yeah, we see them too.
I am presently 103 miles from waypoint 1.
We are, I can't look, wrist loaded.
Okay, we're about to level off. Minor right turn for course correction.
Hammer flight range to wind refueling 96 miles.
Leveling off. It's nice when the data link is actually working.
Whoa, where's he going?
Easy now, isn't it?
And there we go.
Sharp.
We're settled.
Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me.
Hammer, we're steady and on course. We're at about 325 now.
Okay, Roger, 325.
I am now seeing 95 miles from target.
Cypher, we are 90 miles away from waypoint 1.
Copy, I might have visuals on your flight and good effect.
Want a flare?
AFM single flat.
Flare out.
Looking good, boys. Well done. Order of refueling. Who's experienced? I am experienced. Are you experienced, Whistler, in refueling?
Only in a different jet, no.
Gumbo?
Yeah, I could just about do it in this here.
We'll have Cap on first with Gumbo as secondary, then Whistler and Cypher can go afterwards, because that was really hard to do that, Harriet.
Roger.
For God's sake, Whistler and T, don't try and get a basket until we've finished to cancel, otherwise we'll fuck him up.
Cap, you might want to check out Saber's flight.
Paper. Welcome.
Looking mixing. Come on, 4, getting closer.
Get off guard.
Ah, my bad.
Fox 2 Shadow.
Gumbo, I'm going to go your right echelon for a bit, just for a different view.
Okay, Roger.
All flights, this is Buick 1 Rio. Be advised, the TACAN frequencies in the sheet are incorrect. They state 22 and such X-ray. It should be Y instead of the X-ray for the tankers. Be aware.
Shut up, Stell.
It works for us. Oh, this is weird.
Can you change steering command to TACAN for us a bit? I want to test that.
Here you go.
Are you hooked into the TACAN, Whistler?
Yeah, Y seems to work.
Doesn't matter if you're not.
I'll let my Rio comment.
Okay, you can change back to destination.
TACAN acquires 21 Yankee.
Thank you. Well done. I believe ours should be the lowest. They'll be in a spiral at 1,000 feet intervals. Ours will be the lowest, I'm pretty sure. Progress side.
Moving in now. Eyes on side for 6 o'clock. Big black plume of smoke. Confirm, indicated 325. Indicated, yes, 325 is about right.
Cypher, are you good for us to start knocking up the speed?
Yep.
400, okay, Whistler?
Making it look sexy back there.
So.
Roger.
Okay, I'm low on the left.
I hear that, Pegasus.
Awesome sound.
Shadow 3, switching to tanker frequency.
It's going to be 2 at the left.
Hurry, I go left echelon from lead.
Bro, for your information, Dagger flight changing to tanker frequencies, so no contact for now.
Deborah copies.
Hammer, boys. If one of you... Jesus, is he Gumbo?
Sorry.
Think about the wings are so big, it's so dangerous. If one of you guys can't respawn, can't tank for some reason, if you just can't handle the pressure or whatever, the mission is designed so that you can still carry on and you will have plenty of fuel, but we'll try and tank if we can.
That's why I'm flying conservatively, just in case.
Copy that.
I would sort of suggest we push flight frequency to 121, so that we use that as the tanker frequency as flight frequency as well.
I'm happy with that. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
F switching 121.
Copy. And this means everyone.
Hammer lead 121.
Cypher 121.
Hammer 3 121. Hammer 2 Rio 121. Cap can't do it without alt tabbing. Fun.
Oh, that is a bit of an issue.
Should we go back to 120 for cap?
Possibly a good idea.
I'm talking to Cap about autopilot and alt tapping.
Area scene.
I'll relay messages to Cap for now.
Just spoken to Cap on 120. He said he'll change frequency once he's out of formation.
Yeah, he's doing it now, I think.
Cap 121.
Good, check Cap.
Hey, Sam.
Right, 25 miles to the tanker.
Okay, roger. Nice position there.
Oh god, they're all called Texaco. How the fuck am I supposed to know which one I have to choose?
Do we have a TACAN for this tanker?
It's 121.
TACAN 21 Yankee.
21 X-ray, I thought that was, wasn't it? Wasn't it 21 X-ray?
No, it's 21 Y.
The sheets were on, it's Yankee.
Roger.
Lead, I think once we're about 5 miles to tanker, we should break formation and then reconvene at the tanker. Are you happy with that? Trying to get to the tanker in formation is going to be very dangerous.
Sounds good. I'm actually getting a slight TACAN deviation from our current course, so I'm going to start making a right-hand turn lazily.
You're 21 Yankee here.
Hey, firm.
Lovely.
Okay, a light right turn.
As he snaps right, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's sort of turning, then he's
And
not.
leveled off.
There we go. SW call and mess or prep. Yeah, good idea. There we go.
Okay guys, we should find him at ASL 16,500. FYI.
Big bird
Running
spike.
spike F14.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got Big Bird.
Okay guys, I'm splitting. Let's see you at the tanker. 16, Angel 16 and a half.
Roger.
A firm. We'll follow right behind you.
The cap is turning tight left. Merged.
Yeah, tankers to our left.
Cap, the tankers are a bit slow, are they?
I don't know what they're at.
They're setting at like 220 knots.
Roger boys, suck it up. Don't know why.
Blame the mission designer, he's bad.
Well, that's not the one.
Is this ours?
Is he talking?
I'll run. If you can find Cap, I'll get you to him.
Right, I'll try.
Flight, join up.
I'm not at the tanker yet.
Do we know what his Angels is?
16 and a half, 16 and a half.
He's not responding at all.
This isn't R1, is it? There's like
Oh,
loads of guys
there we
here.
go.
Okay, Cap is now with the lower tanker. Angels just above 16 and a half.
Let's see where he's off to our. Is 1 mile to our left, our tanker. So it's the furthest left, probably.
Are they flying Passon or, sorry, racetrack or orbit?
Orbit.
Wank.
Yeah, it's not this one. I think it's this one up ahead.
Format,
Oh, no, that looks like R1.
No, it's getting
This is
it's
the
getting
tech
a plane
hand I've
further
got.
from us now. If you watch the tech end.
Oh, my tack hand's pointing at that one. 21 Yankee.
Can anyone get the tank to respond on the radio?
Is it this one?
I'm hearing people talk to the tanker, but I'm not getting any response from the tanker.
Texaco, in field. 1-2. Request rejoin. Texaco, in field. 1-1. Request
Guys,
rejoin.
it all works perfectly. I'm contacting mine. You have to use the button for the right radio. You cannot use the topmost button.
17,000.
I'm talking to R1.
Yeah, so you guys need to make sure you use the Rio's radio because the pilot doesn't go that low.
Yeah, got it. Talking to the talking to the tanker now.
Anyway, there's like 4 Texacos in my menu.
It'll always be ordered by distance. So you get right behind your one and use the top one.
Copy that.
Well, we already had 2 people requesting, so I don't know what's going on.
Pre-contact at 17,000.
Yeah, Shifty's fueling, it works. Atomic's refueled in Hornet, it works.
Have you found him yet, Gumbo?
Yeah, off to 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah, coming to our front now.
Tanker's got his lights on. Yeah, it was the right tanker.
Yeah, so
there was like 2 in the same
Careful,
area.
side from semi-blind on your right.
Do you know what the speed of the tanker is? About 250, did he say?
You got below you.
It's pretty low. I think rate's at 220.
Flight, this is Deborah. Can you call for evacuation? I'm terrified.
Guys, go flaps down. It works perfectly with flaps down.
Well, it's going to be an interesting one.
Field 1-2. Request rejoin.
Yeah. We're just behind, coming up on the left-hand side.
Okay, Shifty's full, in orbit.
Texaco, in field 1-2. Request rejoin.
So are there already people on it now, or are we good to go in?
I don't know. I'm looking, but
I can't see in front of us.
it looks like there's one on. They're both
Oh,
stood
there's,
behind
okay,
the
what's your
tanker.
speed?
One's just come right in front of us.
Use your air brake.
In field 1-2. Request rejoin.
No, I can't hear it from the back. I
It
can't
says
hear your
ready
air brake
pre-contact.
extended or not.
I've got ready pre-contact by the looks of it.
Yeah, I already called them. Yeah.
Texaco, in field 1-2.
Yeah, I thought we were going second, so we're going to go on the right.
Boy, is this guy slow.
Has any of Hammer requested tank with this guy?
Lead negative.
Because
Or negative.
he's jammed up with someone else. I can't get to him.
Let's
Try
go
again,
aboard
Gary.
reef.
This is Jason Flight. We've still got 2 birds refueling.
Request rejoin.
I just want to say to whoever made this mission, I love you for making it 200 knots. And making my AOA 8.5.
This tanker's turning like a fighter.
What's this tanker doing? It's just going to a really hard bang.
Request rejoin.
Yep, we're following.
Careful now.
Field 1-2. Request rejoin.
Yeah, I'm under 200 knots at the minute.
Request rejoin. Contact at 17,000. Ready pre-contact.
How's Buick doing?
Ready pre-contact.
Oh, I lost sight of him then.
Yeah, tanker at 2 knots is not helpful.
Okay, 2 is getting onto the left nozzle. 2 left nozzle. Right nozzle free.
Just so you guys know, at least for me, it's completely desynced, so I can't help Gap on the thing.
Yeah, we're approaching from behind, taking right.
Infield 1-3. Texaco, proceed to pre-contact at 17,000.
Are we slowing down?
Contact.
Yeah, we are.
Taking fuel.
Well, yeah, you might want to have your flaps out as well. Oh, you have your flaps out already. Okay.
No, there's a Harrier.
What is this Harrier doing here?
There's a Harrier going into the right side.
No, I'm leaving it for you guys first.
Okay.
What's your speed?
Texaco, Springfield 1-3. Request rejoin. Cleared contact.
Dagger, Deborah, can I have a sick trip?
Deborah, what frequency are you on?
This is Guard, talking to you on Guard.
Okay, roger that. I can't refuel, but yeah, P-Man is trying to make contact, but he has some severe difficulties.
Yeah, are you guys sure you're on the right tanker and do you use TACAN
Yes, we
to
are.
get to your tanker?
Yes, we are. We have gotten into contact with him and so on, but yeah, now he has stopped answering.
Maybe he's mad.
Yeah.
He's a bit... worked for us when I asked him. And you
This
have
is
to make sure
Saber
to use the
Flag.
Rio's
We
radio.
are ready for combat. How copy over?
Roll copy, Shadow, thank you.
Yeah, for your information, guys, it wouldn't work with the pilot. We had to get the Rio to contact him. With the Rio's radio, it just worked that way.
This is way too slow for me.
I managed to contact him.
Hammer lead, fully fueled.
Yeah, it's far from ideal.
Okay, boys, left is free. I'm gonna. Can you cancel, Deborah? Can you cancel it?
Oh, watch out, he's coming in front of you. Fuck me, he didn't even see
Gonna
us.
hold 200 knots here.
It cancelled out, guys, so it should be all good.
Request rejoin.
Yeah, congrats, P-Man. I will go low on fuel this time.
Yeah, of course it is.
Pre-contact at 17,000.
Remember people's names, Tail.
No.
Fucking hell. I'm really sorry. I'm messing up the names all the time.
It's not streaming the right end.
Yeah, this needs to be about 300 knots really. 250, 300. Really low.
One of our Tomcats has gone down low and I've lost tally and I'm worried.
Oh, I can't bloody get it.
It's okay, Cat. We're coming back up.
Hey, fam. Just make sure you watch for me because I can't see you.
Hey, fam.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, it looks like you're clear to come up. I've got visuals on you and Cap.
That's not
I'm going to be off your rear left hand side as you come up.
Town has visual on everyone. We're safe.
Oh, fucking hell.
Unlucky, Gumbo. Contact. Beautiful. Return free contact.
Yeah, just a bit wobbly.
Yeah, go back and take another run up. That's how I do it.
Roger.
Also, if you have autopilot stuff on, turn that off. It makes a mess.
Yeah, so
ready, free contact.
Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Well done, boy.
Keep an eye on the fuel.
Nice. Yeah, we're at 12,000 now.
Okay.
Cypher and Whistler, you going to try refueling or are you going long?
I'm going to go long because orbiting one like this, I don't think I've got much chance, so definitely in the Harrier, make one good attempt.
Return free contact. Okay, we'll just wait for Whistler's attempt and then we'll all go. Make sure you can see it, T, so you don't lose us.
No.
Copy, visual on your...
Flipping thing.
Yeah, don't get fooled by the way that the wings are as well on this plane.
I can't judge my.
They're not level.
I can't judge my gain, so I was getting a bit too close to the wing.
All flights cap. All flights cap. I'm going to start doing progress reports. Hammer are nearly fully fueled on our last jet. Buick, report please progress.
50,000 pounds of fuel, still 20.
How many aircraft? 2. Sabre, how many
right,
aircraft?
we're at 14,000 now.
We're fully fueled.
Well done. Dagger, how many aircraft?
2 out of 3 aircraft
Bit more power.
fully refueled.
Well done, everyone. Return free contact.
See that? I've got just that tiny bit too high.
We're at 14,000.
We're due. We're due.
Yeah, if you go too high, you could lose the best right away.
Yeah, we got 14,000. We're due.
Yeah, what? We're done.
Well done. Slip right. Careful. Watch for me. I'm on your right lower wing. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're over.
Ready, recontact.
Yeah, actually kept to our left now. Below us. Maybe get closer.
You can ditch your bags.
Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, should we ditch bags? Hang on.
Yeah, turn master on. I can just ditch him. Oops. I did a boo boo.
Oh, you didn't drop our
Oh,
bombs,
damn it.
did you?
I did a boo boo. I fucked his overs. Yes, I did. God damn it, now it's my bad. Fuck's sake. Oh well, we're done.
Yeah, we have a problem. Rio just accidentally dropped our bombs instead of the bags.
I thought I just saw that.
Fuck's sake, why did I arm those?
Really bad.
And also my SRS not working again.
What? Bombs?
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah, but I already had a
bombs instead of
pre-arm and I
bags.
fucking dropped them.
I'm gonna give up on this game, fuck me.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, we should have. Don't matter.
This is Shadow. I'm just giving a recommendation to every flight who has fully refueled and is doing an orbit around the tanker area. I'd recommend going higher
Should
than
we
Angels
respawn?
20, or you might collide with a tanker.
Well, we can respawn and retake off again if you want.
Like guys,
Yeah, we're gonna respawn. Yeah, they're still filling the tankers. Let's do that.
200 knots, 7 cutoff.
God damn it, why did I do that? Why do I always do something stupid like that? For fuck's sake.
We're going to respawn.
DCS World, 310, 1 mile. Angel 40, track. Angel 16, friendly, Tomcat, 11 o'clock.
Right, come on, let's respawn. Where's the... there we go. Yep, ready for join. Hey Havoc, how's it going? Good to see you. I didn't see you there. I was concentrating on that. I hit a tree yesterday, so it don't really matter, but...
Ready, recontact.
Aim 9 men. Mark 60. Aim 9M. Targeting pod. I won't bother putting bags on because we dropped them. GBU12. GBU12. Oh, what have I just chosen then? GBU12.
Right, I'm in. Sorry for that.
Happens. I hit a tree yesterday.
Yeah, but I knew when because when I selected those stores, I thought maybe I should not do that. No, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Okay, P-Man, are you finished or... Oh, fuck.
We've got to try and get back to them as quickly as possible. So, what was it? 21X?
Yep.
Turn 121.
Are you rearming?
Cypher 121.
2-1-Y, yeah, sorry.
Hammer lead, leading, leveling off, on course.
I'll turn in the...
in Cherub 5.
Do you know how to nav fix, Whistler? No. Okay, Cam will have to take lead of the group for a while until we get to nav fix, and then Whistler can take lead again. Can everyone get on my right wing, please? I'm with the tanker.
No.
Right, are we,
just waiting on one to refuel if you would.
I think we're fully armed.
Whoever was dropping the
hammer lead.
Hang on, let me check.
Just past,
hang on, let me change the laser ghost real quick before we forget that.
Yeah, can you do it whilst I'm moving?
No, but they're done now already, so you can move now.
Alright, okay, cool. This is always the, when you're not used to it. Pressure.
Yeah, it was not pressure, just because normally I don't select the stores beforehand, and I did it this time, and now I know why you don't have to. Shouldn't do that.
No, well, we know for next time.
Where's my boys? Why is my boys not on my wing? Remember, in the briefing, you have to stick in visual at all points. Where's,
From lead is orbiting the oil rig.
Oh, bloody hell, this might
Other
be
two
bad.
boys, where are you?
We've respawned because we dropped our bombs, so there's no point us going with you.
I was gonna set you up with Dagger for the lasing.
Captain with you.
We're not straight, but...
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
Are you sure? I don't want to die.
That's the only one without data linker. I definitely need to keep visuals.
Oh, come on. Crappy thing. Right, up there. Reset. I'm on guard.
Is that you guys off to my right?
Yeah,
and low.
Us.
We're at the tanker.
I have my flaps locked in down position, but they can't retract in.
Well, I think
Do
we're
anybody
good to
have
go,
an idea?
aren't we? Let's go. Right, fingers crossed.
Are they all the way down?
Yeah, we're fine. That's good. Nice one.
Here up.
The funny thing about data link is that if one of our nav systems is bent, that thing's gonna be bent as well.
Then I mark to B.
Yeah, we should be able to see on data as well. So.
Okay, Cypher is at Fuel State 3000.
Wings are auto, gears up, flaps
Shifty,
up.
you take lead of this
We
time.
have
I'm
airspeed, we're 300 knots.
Okay, Dagger, your progress, please.
We've got data link.
I just said that I
Yeah, go off to your left right now.
Okay, Dagger
It's Circus.
or to be, we have 2 times aircraft,
Yeah,
1 time finished, 1 time struggling.
Bottom.
Are we going to cut you short, Dagger?
Most likely.
Just don't go too crazy on the air on afterburner though.
Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. Buick, we're ready to go.
One guy still refueling.
Got to keep the speed up.
I think we're going to cut him short. We've been very generous. Or he can catch up. Okay, all groups, we're moving on to the second phase
God damn it,
now.
Cap.
Please get to waypoint 2, then 3. Do your nav fixes if you know how to. If not,
Right, we're gonna take a shortcut to waypoint 2
now.
then.
Remember the soft ceiling. See you in the
Yeah,
battle.
let's have waypoint 2 then.
Let's select it. It's straight ahead. We're going straight forward already.
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, roger.
Still 110 miles to go though.
Cypher FYI, we are going to waypoint 2.
Yeah, keep it in mil power, else we're gonna
Officials on your
make it back.
Yeah, it's going to be some violent maneuvers, but I'll try and keep it slow.
So, okay, I've got my waypoint 2 set, so don't bend the INS cap.
Sorry, yep.
Copy that, Cap. We are descending to waypoint 2 now.
You might want to head them off a bit.
maximum
Keep
G, so that's 4G, so we're still good
waypoint 2 to the
behind
left a bit. To the right a bit, I mean, so we're gonna creep in front of him a bit.
Sorry, what was that?
Just keep the waypoint a little bit to the
Cap, can we have a single flare up?
They're gonna go to our left basically, to waypoint 3. So if you keep the waypoint 2 to the off to the right a little bit. No, we're going to waypoint 2 now. I want to head them off a bit.
Shouldn't take us long.
13 miles in closing, Whistler.
Oh, wow.
Why are we... We're a little
Yeah, my radio just got you guys on the data link. I'm on my way in. Heading to waypoint 3.
What do you mean?
We keep going to the left. Pulling to the left for some reason.
Yeah, because we got an ace, our loaded is not the same. We got a Phoenix on the left wing and a lantern on the right.
Yeah, I'm trying to use trim, but it's not...
And also, you're also in the Mach 1 area, so that's the plane behaves weird when it's in there.
So I'm just trimming it out. We're trimmed out now. Just a bit annoying.
Just keep an eye on the fuel because we're going quite fast.
Cap, you still in? I just lost visual on you.
We've got 13,000. We should be alright.
Flares coming out.
I think we can expend 3,000 and as long as we don't go silly after that, we should be alright.
Okay.
I'm 5 miles from waypoint 2. Passing on the first Vic any moment.
Yeah, the autopilot doesn't like that. Turn that off.
Okay, guys. 2 has checked our delta. Our INS is good. We're now heading to waypoint 3. Hammer heading to waypoint 3 and mission.
Right, so select waypoint 3 as well then. Might as well.
Yeah, select 3.
So I just push waypoint 3.
Yeah, turn to the left.
We won't go directly to 3, but turn that TID off for a minute. Okay. How many miles is that?
92.
90 miles. And we've got 550 knots. At 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
I have visual on the F-18s passing across my nose now.
Hammer, don't call out any nails. They don't need any of that. They don't need any nails information. Or not on guard, sorry.
Rage, Shifty, I've joined up with your flight. Are we at 20,000 feet for some reason?
Rage?
A-firm, we're just descending now. We're just off the tankers.
Let's have a look at F3. We shoot past.
Hammer, 20 miles from target.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll just meet up after the tankers, Shifty.
Right, we're at 78 miles from target.
To waypoint 3, you should have the steer point.
I'm guessing someone spotted all those nails.
Cap's quarter. Wrong one. I've left my flight and I'm en route to you because I've got a pair of GBUs for T-Bro to use, but Tails had a malfunction, so he's not going to be joining me. I'm 40 miles from target.
Roger, I take it you see those 4 groups of hostiles?
Saber flight is heading to IP West, 24 nautical miles.
Let's climb up and get rid of some of that, so I don't use too much fuel.
Yeah, just stay around 17,000 or so. We can bomb from that altitude as well. So.
Yeah, what are they at? About the same.
Yeah. Right, we're 68 miles out.
58 miles.
Right, Wildcat's going to have to just go in for one pass only because I'm running dangerously low on fuel.
Get it done.
Cap is going for 589366.
Hammer 2 bombs away.
Flights be advised, times 329 nails to the east.
Saber flight climbing to Angels 15.
Right, laser code is set in the lantern.
Okay.
Hammer 2 shack.
Got 58 miles to go still though. Big Bird and 29s.
Emily and Paveway.
On RWR. You set ECM to receive.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
I think, yeah, it is. Yeah, receive.
For 591366.
Just in case. Gives us a bit of leeway.
T90 by the looks of it.
Hammer lead shack.
Hold on.
Shifty climbing Angels 30, 2 times MiG-29s, 50 miles out.
Yeah, the TI, the lantern says time to target is 5 minutes. 4 minutes 50 now. Ah, I'm so annoyed.
Oh no, that's a
Cap Paveway.
kick in the teeth of it.
Shifty, do you want to take the ones on the left? We'll take the ones on the right.
Negative, I'm a one ship, I've got the sight in front of me. 4 times right front to RTB.
429 nails now.
Hold on, Cypher. Go slow, at high.
So you've got the 2 on the left side or the 2 on the right side?
I don't see 2 on the left or right, I just see 2 ahead.
There from.
Right, I can see the target area on the lantern already.
Okay, what have we got now? 39 miles.
38 miles.
Shifty
Fox 3 long, 60 miles.
If I turn to face that...
Deborah and Cap going from 591, 365.
Yeah, they were straight on it. The lantern is pointing to waypoint 3 right now.
Lovely. Have a nosy.
Fox 3 long, 55 miles.
Oh yeah, Roger seen.
Shadow, saber flight, we got bogies north, 2 MiG-29s, 60 nautical out at Angels 36.
Yeah, make sure you don't go too high.
We overshot it.
Because we're at 19 now.
Yeah, there we go.
Cap paveway.
So with the smokers, is that the actual target straight on the waypoint?
It's pointing at the waypoint 3 right now, so I have to look, when we get closer I have to look for targets. But it's supposed to be around that area.
Yeah, on the right side there with the smokers. Burning building.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't make it out yet, it's too far away.
Yeah.
Shack 3.
Well, we got 22 miles.
Yeah, I can see a plane on our... It's passing over the water now.
Hammer 3 is approaching waypoint 3, 20 miles out.
Mark
With the
1,
targets.
Fox 3 times 2, 38 miles.
Just gonna have a look around if it's not off to somewhere else.
Head to ground mode, I'm putting master arm on.
Wildcat Spike 29 is close.
Okay.
More to do with this.
We're spiked.
Just getting away, please.
Yeah, the smoke was
We're on our last
coming
run and then
from
we're going to pretty much join you. We'll
there.
get out.
Docks. I'm not sure if it's there.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see small smoke plumes. Yeah, I think it's around there.
Yeah, alright, this target.
Oh, why are we being
locked?
No, that's not us.
Shifty turning hot again.
Yeah.
Hammer 3 was spike 29 on far 9 o'clock. Missile launched.
I really hope that's not coming. I see contrails though off to our left.
Yeah. This trans. Oh no, we're good. Oh, just in case I was about ready to go then. Right, let's lock a target.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Yeah, that big building would do.
Cap, paveway.
No.
Yeah, because the guys are only in the little building anyway. Around there somewhere. If you look up, all those buildings around there, in that centre bit which has been destroyed, is it there?
We're going to go for tanks, of course.
Okay, let's go for a tank then. Just to lock him.
And to see him.
Yeah, we're going to
trying
fly
to.
this in a sec. Yeah.
Why is it?
Cap, Shack 4 turning cold.
There's one just up there. There.
I know, I see him, but it won't catch it. Of course, it won't catch it. It won't point track somehow. Really didn't want to look it up. I think they really changed the lantern stuff for sure.
Right, it's locked now. Right, we go. I don't want to go inland because there's S300s up there, so I'm going to just turn around.
Okay.
Yeah. Trees? What trees? Apparently you can't fly through them. Lost lot.
Yeah, because you're turning.
Yeah. can't hear anyone on the radios now.
No. Oh, there you go.
120.
Should we go back to 120 again? I don't know.
Yeah, because 121's a tanker.
Okay, we're back on 120. I can only hear guard for now.
Yeah,
check on 120 if you can.
Yeah, hammer free turning in.
Pretty sure I could hear cap on 121 earlier, but.
I can't hear anyone now at all, no one.
Yeah, I'll go to 121 again. Why won't it lock it?
50 Fox 3 Bandit 000 50 miles.
Right, I've got the box it coming down. Alright. Hammer free bomb off.
There's something going on. Oh yeah, we're way too high, that's why.
Oh, we're 22 now. Oh well.
My bomb might have hit that plane that just went through our fucking lantern. Yeah, I guess if we're that high, I can't get a point lock on a target.
Well, we were a bit lower before, but that's gone AWOL, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll descend. Right, 29 spike and launching on us.
He's close, I can see him. I can see him.
We're turning in on him.
Tempo, do you want to kill him? Do you want to kill him because he's close? Going pal.
Have some chaff out just in case.
Dagger 2, Fox 1. Bombers under attack! ACM! Dagger 2, Fox 1.
Right, is that
Dagger
missile
2,
for us?
Slash 1.
Oh, we're no longer locked then. They're clouds or something. Sabre, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I turned my mic off because I started swearing.
Roger, make sure you have enough. Roger, make sure you have enough gas.
Duke 11 times 1 Fox 3, 39 miles.
So keep your eye on the field now because you're using a lot of burner.
Yeah, kind of got to. Pain in the ass, right? 7.
You want to do another?
Yeah,
you want to do another bomb run?
What's our mileage? Oh, if we can get one off quickly.
I can't hear if anyone's engaged with those MiG-29s.
Yeah, there's someone engaging. They're being engaged on.
But I'm having a real hard time getting a point lock on these targets.
From my group,
Okay, it's coming down.
Who is RTB?
Oh, I wanted.
Hammer lead RTB.
Hammer 3 just dropping a bomb.
Hammer flight check-in, do you need help?
I don't understand why it doesn't work.
One's off.
We are no longer under attack. We're no longer under attack.
Well.
Hammer. Gumbo, what's your 20?
Gumbo, just over target area, dropping a bomb and then on RTB.
Say again, keep getting stepped up.
Sorry, just over target area, dropping a bomb, then I'm RTB.
If this doesn't hit, I'm gonna.
Units, Hammer. The last bomb is going out, and then all of Hammer are
There
away.
we go.
So we're almost finished here, guys.
We hit him at least, but I don't know why the point track didn't work properly.
Yeah.
Didn't work. Didn't happen to us yesterday. Right, let's go back to waypoint 2 then, I guess.
Those bombs actually hit anything?
Yeah.
Tebro, this is Dagger 2. I've still got
Thanks.
2 GBU-12s on board if you need them. If not, I'll
I can't think it's-
All the
provide cover
bombs
for
are
the
hit
extra.
at the Northlet. None of them hit the actual on target.
Gumbo, how many live targets there do you see?
Dagger 2, this is Tebro. You can go in and drop those and provide cover.
It looks like there may be 2 or 3 vehicles left.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, there was.
Yeah, there's some burning targets to the north of that harbour thing, but it looks like we've got quite a lot of them. Okay, I'm RTB.
All units, Hammer is complete. We can all RTB now, when ready.
Roger, Saber Flight RTB, 1 man down.
Right, where's our flight?
Flight, this is to Rio. I'm gonna check out from the data link and go back on carrier data link.
Is that our flight there? Those 2?
Good idea. Hammer will do the same.
I'll go towards here.
Cat is 60 nautical miles out from carrier group with 600 pounds of fuel left. This is going to be close.
Look.
Take note of the nails 29, guys.
Right, where's waypoint 2?
Yeah, we don't need to go to waypoint. We're gonna go. You can
Nails on our 6 MiG-29.
switch the second on.
Should we engage him?
Is
Not my
is
decision,
everyone
you make a
heading direct?
decision.
Is everyone heading direct for the tanker?
Probably.
Areas.
Well, we're RTB, so I don't know why we.
Well, we've got to meet up with
Oh. I didn't hear that call.
Yeah, it's the normal one. Well, I don't know where they are at the minute, so
Me neither.
I'll just RTB. Is that the tanker sat on there? Carrier.
Status on Hammer Flight.
All
Yeah, it should be on
and
hell.
RTB.
And people stop shouting.
Roger, Buick Flight.
11X.
Blue Flight, all alive. 1 heading back to the tankers, the other 2 RTB.
Dagger Flight.
All currently RTB, 1 times severely damaged F14 limping back home.
Dagger 1-3 is engaging MiG-29.
Right, I need to get
Okay,
some,
roger that. Who the hell just buzzed me?
get some air.
Dagger 2 is RTB.
Buzzing the fucking tower.
Roger
Hi,
that,
Chariot
Saber
of
Flight
Flame,
is
thank you very
RTB,
much
1
for
man
the follow,
down.
much appreciated. Welcome to the channel.
Good job, Hammer. I know it was ugly as fuck, but we did our job.
Yeah, we even got one of those body lace things. Dagger 3, Fox 3, 60 miles.
I'm trying to slow down to let you ahead, Whistler, that's what I'm doing.
Right, where are they? I see some contrails over to our left. Are you guys contrails?
Egg. You'll never catch us up.
Ah, roger. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, let's go just straight to the carrier, because that fuel doesn't allow anything else. So.
Yeah. We need to get some
speed check, lead.
Sorry about that. I'm at 300.
Can we knock that up to 500, please? Have you got gas?
Fuel state 50
Yeah, we should be good.
pounds.
Say again?
We've got 5,700 pounds of gas left.
Yeah, that's more than you need. Get 500.
Not sure if you want to do an auto landing, but I've put the data link of the standards in there.
Okay. Depends on fuel. I might just do get us down quickly. We'll see what we're doing.
Okay.
Cap, is this tacking on the target carrier to land on?
I don't really
Yes,
want
11X, right.
Mess off.
And that's the right one. Copy.
Right,
got plenty of time before any of us get here.
So what's
Yeah, it's going to be
91
interesting, let's put
miles.
it that way.
Yep.
Okay, we're at 25,000 feet. Gonna get us up to 30 odd. Oh, come on. It's weird how that wasn't working for the base there. Would it not lock
Hammerlead,
it?
we're doing about 410.
No, I couldn't get a, because we were slightly high, so I couldn't get a point track on them.
Yeah, then we came back a lot lower and it wouldn't do it then either though.
Yeah, I don't know, it always seems to work in the training and not in a mission. I don't know why.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
And then that stupid stunt I pulled with those bombs, fuck's sakes, it never happened to me.
No, it's like I never hit the trees.
Someone conning to
and
the
as
1
soon as you
o'clock.
get into a mission, what do? I hit a freaking tree. It's one of those. It's just missions. There's just everything seems to go a bit. Or whether it's the pressure of it or something, I don't know.
Oh, well, they don't call it the flying circus for nothing.
Well, this is it, you know. Meant to be enjoyable, not comedy. Oh dear.
Let's have a look. According to Wikipedia, $500,000 each.
Yeah, put me down for 2.
What was that, the 54s?
Yeah.
Oh, we just jettisoned one of them.
That's why we're taking ours home.
Hello. Milton bastards!
You told us to keep it realistic, Cap.
On that note, check left wing.
Visual.
Hello.
Yeah, we figured we'd take the Phoenix home since the Cap did their job today.
I did, didn't I? Good boy. That's a big goddamn missile, boys.
Very. Four meters of high-speed freedom.
Yeah, losing a bit of speed there. One of those things just got to keep looking up, look, up, left, right, look, right, look, left. Tricky thing.
Stand by to send choppers. I'm down to 100 pounds of fuel with 20 miles to go.
You can do it, Deborah.
Perfect.
Can you do it in a dive? Turn the engines off, do it in a dive.
Yeah, I'm on dive and on idle.
Good luck.
Oh, lovely day.
Right, fuel's 5,000.
Yeah, we're perfect. Got another hour of fuel now. Maybe 40 minutes. I can bring that back now that we're hitting Mach decimal 9. How far we got to go? 62 miles still.
What carrier do you want us all landing on?
On the right carrier, 11 X-ray, 12 ITLS.
So it's gonna be the rightmost carrier.
It's got to be the right carrier then, and we've got 11X for that carrier, just to make sure.
Ah, I can't see the carrier, nice.
Flight, jettison weapons.
No, don't just...
Slightly off.
I will check it again, but I'm pretty sure I sent to 11 X-ray.
Yes, 11 X-ray is right, that's in the kneeboard. For Gaylord.
Alright, Cap, we appear to have some INS deviation, so we're going to assume TACAN course. It's a nice light right turn.
The INS deviation is not INS, it's that the ship's moved.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, we're 53 miles out following the TACAN.
If you have data link set up, you'll see the data link home base waypoint.
Can I check just the Rio from the front? I think you can. You can definitely pull a handle when the canopy comes flying off as well. But let's not do that today.
Looks like our course will be about 320.
Good flying lead, I can stick with you perfectly. I'm like 2 feet away from you.
Okay, about to level off.
Did Cypher make it back?
My fuel gauge shows 0. I'm
eco-fuel
down
as well,
6
so we got
nautical miles away from the
4,500.
cap.
Get that fuel back.
If you're 6 miles from the waypoint, then you're gonna be way off.
No carrier, I'm on TACAN.
Affirm.
Got visual carrier fleet.
Yeah, I think I see on data link.
This might have to be an ejection landing.
Hammer 3, 37 miles to run.
Okay, we'll approach from the rear with and I'll brake first, and then you brake.
Affirm.
There's some guys on our left over there.
Yep. There's some behind us as well.
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep high until we
Okay,
don't
we're
have
over the
to.
carriers. Gonna dive now. Crypt to crypt to crypt.
Yeah, we should be good on fuel.
Get ejecting above carrier.
Roger, we'll pick that spare body up.
This is Saber Flight. We are inbound to Gay, 46 nautical miles out.
30 miles. Suppose we can start a descent.
Lead brake.
Autos off, front
Correction.
back.
It is Gaylord.
Roger that, Gaylord.
Okay, brake. Feel free to go straight in, Whistler.
Very well.
Alright, there we go, that should hold us.
Leveling off. Where's that?
We are really hot.
Have you got your TID view on?
Not at the minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I have now.
Because you can see like the upside down house icon, the furthest one on the right.
Yeah.
You can see, as you can see two planes to the right of that. I think that's Captain Whistler.
Hammer 2 on base leg.
So this is the right carrier in front of us anyway.
Well, Cap said we should land on the one furthest to the right, I think.
Yeah, is that as we're
Why is
approaching?
Cap getting a spike from a flanker?
I'm not sure which way the carrier is facing.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a line on it, this one.
I'm getting a spike because I'm on the initials.
I've selected
Yeah, the
channel
TACAN is
12.
the TACAN is pointing to
They're
this as
currently
well.
chasing me all the way out of the AO. I've got no more missiles left.
Hey, Enya tail is currently 65 nautical miles out, running low on fuel since I have full flaps and so on, so yeah, I will just take one with me. The carriers are armed with SAMs, just lead them back and outrun them. I can't outrun them since I'm flying 200 knots maximum.
Hammer 2 final. I may be floating them 100 meters away from the carrier.
Right, carriers ahead.
Lead going around.
Hammer 3 overhead, the carrier still descending.
Dagger 2 initials.
Dagger 3 approaching fleet from the east, 20 miles out.
Saber flight,
111, Tomcat, Hammer 2,
Okay, I've got landing set.
ball, ACLS, and 5.1.
Gaylord, this is Saber flight. We're approaching from the west.
Wings
15 nautical
forward.
miles.
From the west?
7,000 feet.
I think you mean east.
Shadow gets mixed up on that quite often.
East.
But we're heading west, so it was half 9.
Wish these guys wouldn't spam guard as
Don't
much.
talk about it. It's okay.
Dagger 2 downwind.
I forgive you.
Hammer lead, downwind.
Taylor's 1 times bogey looks up.
No, this is the right hand carrier.
Hammer lead on downwind.
Hammer 2 going round, our ACLS failed us.
Pussies. ICLS are for pussies.
So are you going to do this? You're going to go straight in, or are you going to go around?
I'm going to do a break past the carrier and do a straight in, but I've got a ICLS set. So I've got the crosshairs, but just not the...
Yeah, not the other one.
Manual.
Okay.
Flight coming in for a break.
Okay, fine.
350 knots.
Hammer lead, turning final.
Hammer 3 initials for the break.
Yep.
No, great, we're being spiked by 29.
Dagger 2 is number 2 in the pan. Vision on tackle on whatever node number 1 is.
Hammer 2 turning base. What's certain kilo range of Phoenix Reserve?
Dagger 2 turning finals.
Dagger 3 initials, overhead break, 3,000 feet.
Hammer 3 on the break.
Hammer lead on final.
Right, gear down.
Dagger 2, Tomcat, full, fuel 3.9, 1 mile.
Missile.
Up 29. Hammer 2, pattern is full, you've got a Tomcat coming in hot over top of you.
Hammer lead is both on finals and Big Fox.
Whoa! Jump in the queue.
Hammer 3 is downwind. We need to get down.
Well.
Oh, seriously?
Shadow is an overhead.
Dagger 3 sends his teddy bears.
Yeah. All set up and ready.
Shadow and overhead break.
Hammer 3 set
Hammer
up.
2 turning base.
Turn.
Cap, you're clean to land on the deck.
Gear down, flaps down.
Hammer 2 copies.
Don't need to bother with.
Yeah, I think you got Cap in front of you, he's just passing off to our left right now.
Is anyone on
So you might want to extend a bit.
Copy that.
Yes.
One bird in the, on
Was he coming
finals.
straight?
Second bird
I don't know who that is.
for finals.
Yeah,
Hammer
that
3
is
turning for
F14.
the finals.
Copy that, Hammer 3. Keep it slow.
Roger. At
Yeah, I think
approach
we're-
speed.
Cap, we're gonna do that again because of the formation crash. No, you dead. Shh. Since when? Tomcat ball 4.1.
Kilo traffic, good flight. Initials for the break.
Hammer 3 Tomcat, finals have the ball.
Shadow is turning in finals.
Hammer 3, you have a bird on the deck. Was advised on.
Roger.
Come down.
Deck clear, Hammer 3.
Deck clear, coming in.
Deck clear.
Saber 3's in the break.
Can you park that Tomcat somewhere more useful, please?
Shadows on finals.
3Y, Hammer 3. Clear the deck. Saber 1.
3Y, clearing deck.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you.
Anyone on the deck?
Copy.
Cat on the catapult, can you move, please?
Yeah, let's do a sharp right here.
Saber 1, you have a clear deck for landing.
Is that for Shadow?
Well, so much for that.
Shadow, clear deck. Proceed to land.
Roger.
Nice free wire, mate.
Oh, yeah, nice. I enjoyed that. That was quite good.
Move 1-1 in the break.
All's well and ends well. At least we didn't die.
Yeah, and I managed to kill some fish. Awesome. What? Okay. Well, let's get some fresh air, shall we?
Yeah. Get ready for sillies. If we have them today, I don't know.
Saber 3 begin finals when ready.
Here he comes. There he goes. Looked like he had a bit of lag then.
Yeah, it looked really laggy.
Let's see how close we got to the. Oh yeah. That's cool.
Something going around. There's a Tomcat sitting next to us. Turn off your taxi light.
Yeah, turn off your lights. I was about to say that. What the hell is that?
Repair that Tomcat.
Someone just trying to spawn or something?
Yeah, someone's being silly.
Repair it quickly before it blows up.
It's probably Whistler spawning on the carrier where everybody's landing.
Why turn off taxi light?
Yeah, it's off now.
Yeah, I'll turn it off. Can't land with a bit of light, go, what's happening?
Saber 3-3 wire, clear the deck.
Dagger 3, 2 mile final.
What a lovely sunset.
Copy that, Dagger 3, you were
Come
clear
back
ahead.
just in time as well for that. Nice. I do like the way they've done that in DCS. That's one thing they have got absolutely spot on, I think.
Yeah, look at those planes in the pattern in the sunlight. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah. Very Top Gun.
How did F14 jump in here?
Let's see if they got it on the kneeboard.
Roger, shuttle's going around.
Oh, a little bit high, but with
4 mile final, get down.
2 wire by the looks of it. He said 3 wire, so that must be a bit wrong. Yeah, thanks, Nuki. We got there in the end. We tried to get some bombs off.
Dagger 3 going around.
Copy that, Dagger 3. Rage, can't remember your call sign, you cleared. Check gear.
This guy doesn't have a good gear down.
Pull him up!
Saber 4, turning final. Turn around.
Oh god.
See, we didn't do that. Oh well. That was a close one.
No, we just bombed a submarine. That's what we did. That was our mission, secret mission.
Trash, you are next in pattern.
Trash, copy. Nightbot's off again. Yeah, I need to change that setting for the symbols.
2.5.
That caught shifty as well the other day.
Disregard Hornet, make it Tomcat.
I need to set the limits, I think. Naughty boy, man, Havoc, you know? I just need to go in and set the settings. It's still at what's it, don't worry about it. Here they come.
Anyone in front of me?
Copy that, Shadow. We've got Trooper coming in next. Begin your turn for base and you should be far enough behind him to make a slow turn.
Roger.
Trooper deck's clear.
Put on trash.
Oh, I like that
Flaps
orange
up, wings
glow.
back
That's
half.
very nice, isn't it?
Nose of steering. Nose of steering, trash.
Look at that there. Yeah, that guy spawning in broke our landing gear.
Tilted us back a bit, a nice relaxed position now in the seat.
You should stay, leave it there. Leave the Tomcat there.
I will.
Shadow on final.
Roger that.
Okay, that guy's parked in an interesting position there.
If you can slow down your ingress, you've got a Hornet on your 9 o'clock.
Yeah, interesting.
Is the deck
I like to be
clear?
close to the action.
Put it down, put it down.
Go on, go on, go on. Oh, the lights are on now. Glorious sunset. Nothing like what's sitting on the deck and watching the
Can you light
airplanes
that
come in.
carrier up, please?
Hold on, trash.
Oh, he managed to get out of that position. Good.
There you go. Keep lighting it up.
Lights are on.
Deck is clear.
Shifty, no, Star, your next man in.
That'll be range, but different.
We're going around.
There's too many people in the group there. So close it down.
Negative, okay, whatever.
Yeah, one of them turned
he's
off.
coming in. Don't do anything, just land.
Turned off as well.
There we go. Some of them have a tendency to flare, so they go
Right,
over the top.
clear deck.
Don't flare on a carrier landing.
Negative, you're still hooked up, let it back and then hook up. We've got a Hornet stuck on the wire, advice.
Cycle your
shadow and then go idle.
I am idle right now.
Power up and then go idle.
And then cycle the hook down and then up again.
Roger, cycling up and down.
Dagger 3, 1 mile final. Copy that, Dagger. We have a stuck Hornet on the deck.
I haven't seen that hook go down.
It doesn't want to go up.
Put it down, it's up at the moment,
It's down right now. I'm gonna put it up.
Shifting it to this corner, I'll just steer forward if you have to.
Shifting, go around.
Shadow recommends you keep forward, shifting on fire. Not far.
D4, you can land again, D4, you can land again.
Oh my god.
Well done, Shifty.
Oh,
I wish these idiots would learn to use their planes.
It's got a lovely sunset.
It's really
Should I
nice,
take off and land again?
Heatblur, quick.
Roger.
Rage, you've got one guy in front of you in the pattern.
Yeah, you got to land,
1 mile
throttle
ahead
back,
of you,
wait until you
configure
roll
next
back, hook up and touch
Roger,
off.
deck and flip.
But there's a bit of a bug with the F14 with that, with the hook, and it's that the Rio can still
Slow it
see
down if
the,
you can, Rage.
I'm not sure if they fixed it, but the Rio can still see the wire attached to the plane even after you've taken off again. Not sure if they fixed that or not.
No, they haven't, because I can still see it.
Oh, you still got it? Oh, can you? Yeah, no, it's still a bug then. Yeah, so we took off the other day and the wire followed us, and we were like 100 miles away, and there's still a wire attached as far as the Rio could see, but I couldn't see that. We were off as far as I could see, so yeah, that's another one they need to fix. Yeah, so he just landed and don't know how he got stuck, but he got stuck.
Deck is clear, Rich. Roger.
I think he even had his hook down, did he?
Atomic, how far out is Rage?
Oh, someone's got their lights on. Look at that, that looks nice.
Thanks, I'll turn in.
Copy that, clear.
Looks good when he needs his taxi light on though. Oh, he has. Lovely. There you go. Oh, that looked nice, yeah. Good landing.
Good landing.
And that's Atomic you can hear doing the ATC. Excellent job.
Flaps up, wings back.
And taxi light off.
Looking good with the lights on the F14s as well as they come in.
Yeah.
Second 3 final, 1 mile.
10 final. Copy that, trooper.
Shadow in the downwind.
Orange contrail.
Copy, shadow.
Oh, it does look good, doesn't it? I love it.
Anyone ahead of me?
Remember, you've got 2 ships ahead of you. Carry on for 1 mile, then turn in.
I think we've got another 3, maybe 4 aircraft.
Dagger 3, Tomcat ball, 3.5.
Roger that, Dagger 3, deck is clear.
Another coming in with his lights on. Yeah, look at that. That looks nice.
Unlucky.
Oh, there they go.
Shadow, you can turn in minus.
Turning into finals.
Trooper, deck is clear.
And notice if you didn't set fire to the deck with your fuel, Shadow.
What?
Your fuel dumping.
I know.
1.
Another F18.
Can you turn on the lights on the carrier? Because I can't see. Is there anyone ahead of me? Is that clear?
Roger that, Shadow, you have deck clear.
Roger, Shadow coming in.
Carrier lights are off.
Yeah, Roger, I called inbound, so should turn them on.
Roger.
Okay, Dagger 3 coming in behind the smoker. Hopefully he can lift his hook this time.
Landing.
Clear what? Clear the deck.
Roger.
Clear.
Dagger 3, 1 mile final.
Copy that, Dagger 3, deck is clear.
Right, F14 now. It's massive wingspan.
Work on the fault those wing shadow.
What?
Wait, want to fold those wings.
Yeah, I know. Folding them.
Saber 4, turning final.
Never that Saber 4. Your last one in paddle.
Down, drop down.
Lucky.
Shift, I think it's time to turn the ACLS on.
I can't get it to work.
Yeah, channel 12, isn't it?
It's just like there's no lights coming on at all. Something wrong with the carrier.
Yeah, the lights came on after you bolted. It's weird.
No, the lights for the auto landing.
Oh,
Did you tell Chester to tune data link?
Yeah, I've done all that. Just it's not working, buddy.
Worked for us.
How about we all turn on our lights for him to see?
Bolter, burn.
Shifty deck is clear.
Roger, turning in early. Turn on your lights, please.
Hammer 2, lights on.
Whose lights set? Oh, it says.
What?
Our light's turning left.
Yeah, the lights are really weird. If you look left, the lights start moving to the left as well. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Have you noticed as well the how he's got stuck on the carrot? He's got stuck.
Hook up.
I think the wire's bugged.
Take the final.
Respawn and do it again.
Roger that. Trooper deck is clear.
He's way too high.
I hear a Harrier among
See what I mean about that wire.
Come on, make me proud, boy.
Trapped on the top of the aircraft.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's end it. Just line up, last guy.
Yeah, thanks,
Can
Nicky.
we all
Hope
go
you
after
enjoyed
Burnham?
that. That's nice. Watch some planes
yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone get ready.
Frame it. Oh,
Clear the wire, trooper.
yeah, there you go. You're free. You're
That's quite
free. You're free.
interesting, actually.
Go, go, go.
Like,
Get in
plane
position.
spotted on a carrier. Lovely. And a nice sunset for everyone as well. Look at that. Can't get better, can you?
Okay, units, well done. Really cool mission that was. I'm really interested in the debrief. So, celebrate on 3, full power and eject, including Rios. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a bit noisy.
Naughty boy.
Oh, if we have a debrief.
Okay, guys, let's debrief ever so quickly. Jesus, 10 o'clock. 3.7 hour mission. Amazing. Right, really good mission. Well done, everyone. We got it done, obviously. I think there's like 2 units remaining, but the Hellhounds can take that. You know, that's a win. Hammer. Really interesting to see what you guys got up to because I have no idea. Hammer. We did our formation flight ferry. We refueled. We have a few problems refueling, but we got it done in the end. Then we went to waypoint 2. We didn't need to fix our nav. Our max was 4G. We had no nav degradation at all. Went on to target. Dropped our 4 munitions with 4 shacks. Helped, I think, Tail, but maybe someone else with a buddy lays. And then some MiG or whatever it was had got through the defenses and got in ACM the hell out of us. Shot a missile. 27 shot a missile at ACM range. We dodged, dived, jumped behind a mountain, twisted around a mountain, and just Mach 2'd our way hell out of it and didn't look back. Really good. Problems. We had 2 main problems. Hang on, just let me think. What was it? What was the fucking problems, guys?
Camper or tanker?
Tanker speed.
Oh no,
Speed.
Tanker speed. Yeah, but you know, you just find a way of you put your flaps down and overcome it, don't you? We had
difficult if all the tankers are just named the same. So
yeah,
That was
not sure
when if you have to put your flaps down, you end up overspeeding them like Tilda.
Yep. What was the speed of the tanker speed? Was it like for everyone 200 now?
Nah, I put it 300, and I thought that would be 400, but it was 200.
Yeah.
So I fucked up.
That's not indicated. I don't think.
Hang on, anyway, I need to carry on.
Around.
So the first problem was we had, is it 3? You dropped all his bombs.
Well, lead, you and 3, I believe we all dropped our bombs on.
No, just dropped him. He wanted to drop his tanks.
Yeah, I did. I made a big mistake by.
Was it you?
I had the station selected before we hit the tankers, and then I forgot about it. And then after taking, we said, "Oh fuck, we
okay."
bombs went off. So sorry about that.
That's all right. So he respawned. But usually we don't allow respawn for that, but as we're new to the jets, allowed to respawn. And good on him. He got back into action after the respawn and completed the mission, so that's fair enough. The other mistake was we had some confusion. What happened was we finished at the tankers, and then we were meant to loiter at the tankers as per the mission briefing, but Whistler just went off on his own to waypoint 2. What was that about?
I was heading off to the oil rigs as a marshal point. Trying to get away from the stack of tankers, and everyone's mad about it. Trying to avoid mid-air collision.
Yeah, exactly. That was another problem, Cap. The tankers were placed in orbit, colliding each other. I don't know. It's just
but they were stacked with 1,000 feet difference. There should be no problem there.
They were also making some very tight turns.
Yeah, well,
I mean, they were practically braking left, not turning left.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were the wrong speed and they were the wrong names, but we got through it.
Shadow, get your mic out from under the pillow.
that was our thing. We had a really good time, to be honest, and we got the bombs away, so we're happy. Next group, please, Buick.
All right, so we had a bit of trouble with the refueling, as we all know, but we got through it in the end. Yeah, I think one of us struggled a bit more than the others. I struggled a little bit, but once it was in, it was much better from there, just formation flying. So yeah, then we ingressed down to our ingress altitude, and then we came back up to about Angels 15 to 20 to engage the SU-27s. We engaged the ones on the east. What was it? The east IP point. And yeah, we did quite well. I don't believe we got any losses.
Well done.
Then we just RTB'd.
Okay, so no losses so far out of 80 Reapers. I'm happy with that. Next is Saber. Go.
We took off, ferry to the tankers, got up to. We struggled like everyone else, but once
I'll be sure to let him know.
And maneuverability,
I'm sure he'll love that. Yeah,
we did well. We got up to Angels 25 to do an orbit, as we heard the status from everyone was they didn't finish refueling. We tried to get one refueling in before we head off, but you guys called it, so we went to waypoint 2. As we descended from Angels 25, we put our Hornets to IFA in the INS, in-flight alignment, and we got visual on each other. Then we headed into our IP West ingress point, and we took down around 3 to 4 SU-27s, but we got one man down, which was Atomic. Go ahead and explain that.
I don't know what happened. I think I was merged with one, and then I got a missile off on him, and he got a missile off on me, and I'd run out of chaff at that point, and it splashed me.
Yeah, Roger. What I said to them is fire a missile, go cold. So we knew, they were hard and stuff. So yeah, it did get a bit confusing, as we didn't have SA quite well. We had to search for them thoroughly, and we got really close, as in like 10 to 7 nautical miles. We did, however, get rid of the bandits, and as we were RTBing, 2 more SU-27s, we got some nails as we were RTBing. Those were the ones who were spiking us at base. We were partially low in fuel, but we all landed well. Unlike me, who got stuck in the air. But
yeah, it's just buggy shit. Don't worry about it. Well done, boys. Yep, really happy with that, with Saber as well. I mean, there's eight Sukhoi there with the hardest setting and full weapons, so it's not easy. Last guys, is it Dagger?
Dagger.
Yeah. Last. Go ahead, please.
Well, we took off, transited to the tankers. We had the same problems as everyone else. And Tail oversped his flaps while he was refueling on the tanker. Essentially put him sort of out of action. Again, we were just struggling with the bank angle and the speed. And then after that, Shifty had an air-to-air loadout, so he went off with Rage's flight. I had my pair of GBUs, so I dove down after your flight, Cap. And Shifty was up phoenixing everything in sight. And you got a splash as well, didn't you, Shifty?
I don't think I hit anything. No, I just forced them off. I deliberately fired at long range just to make them turn away.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And I was orbiting over the ocean, sort of 300 or 400 feet, watching your flight, Cap, and then I saw that flanker that came in, dropped in on the two of you. I intercepted the flanker and shot it down with a Sparrow.
Yay! Well done.
And then I saw you guys bugging off while I still had my GBUs on board, so I dumped the GBUs in the drink and the RTB'd. And then Whistler and I had a very close encounter of the personal kind on the carrier deck.
What was that? I never saw that.
We didn't have an ATC and a mistaken communication. He said he was number 2 in the slot, and I thought he was number 2 to me. I didn't realize he was number 2 to someone else that I wasn't aware of being there, and we just didn't see each other coming in. I came down first, apparently in front of him accidentally, and just yeah.
Whistler, what was important? Was it sexy?
Was it sexy?
Yeah, I'd say it was.
And it was certainly very fiery.
He was certainly on the receiving end. Let's put it that way. I was in the groove. Literally, I was probably 50 feet off of the deck, and then I just saw this Tomcat come down in front of me, and it's like, what the?
Ray, do you remember that joke we were talking about earlier? And I'm saying,
all right, well done, guys. I'm super happy with everyone on that one. Silly mistakes, obviously, but otherwise super happy. I know those. I mean, we'll never do anything as hard as that 200 knot tanking again, so it doesn't get any harder than that. And then we all went and did our job, you know, and it wasn't easy. You were surrounded by S300s as well, you know. You couldn't make any mistakes there. So I'm chuffed with that. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
Looking at the TAC view, thank you, Squawk, for saving us. Unfortunately, we didn't know you did. And Tail had a very nice bomb drop on our laser.
Even if I knew it saved us, I probably would have bugged, because at that point I'm thinking, shit, have they got through? Is it worth risking this airframe? You know, I don't know.
yeah, a couple shots definitely went out on us, I think, but we chaffed them out.
Yeah, we checked this one as well. It was a whole mile away before when we defeated it.
Okay.
Can you send me the TAC view file? Because if mine didn't save, Tebra.
Yeah, sure.
Right, I need to get on. Can I have a track, not TAC view, a track from Cypher and a track from Tebro from the master?
I sent you both. I sent you both. TAC view and a track.
Can I have just a track view from Cypher, please? And do you know where that is, Cypher? Cypher!
I think he's AFK, but he does know. He checked that he got it.
Oh, he's probably already sent it to me. Other than that, cool, guys. I'm probably going to have Saturday off. So the next serious mission will be on Monday. Whatever campaign it is, I don't know. But cool. All right, I'll see you later. I'm going to get to work.
See you later.
See you
guys.
guys.
See ya.
I'll paste the TAC view in general.
See you boys later.
Well, sometimes.
Okay then, guys. Well, thanks to everyone that's come to watch. I hope you enjoyed that. A little bit wobbly, but we got there in the end, and it's only our second mission, so pretty good considering, and in a new module as well. So I think that's gone really great, and really loving the Tomcat, and it's so enjoyable to fly, even if we do make silly mistakes here and there. But that's all learning. So anyway, we might be back with a mission tomorrow, but it doesn't look like there'll be one. But you never know. If not, I'll stream between now and Saturday, Sunday. But thanks to everyone for the chat. Really enjoyed it, and great to see you. Thanks for all the follows, and I'll catch you next time. So enjoy DCS. Take care. Have fun.